Hey, Living Waters. It's Director of Ministry, Katie Weber. How are ya? I think I say every week, wow, it's been like a wild week, but this week has been like a super wild week. We started our 40-day journey of Lent this past Wednesday with Ash Wednesday. We started our soup suppers. Those were at 6 p.m. And moving forward through the rest of Lent, they are going to continue to be at 6 p.m. Soup supper from 6 to 6:50. Worship at 7. We are going to be using the Holden Evening Prayer Worship again through Lent. We do have our beloved musicians have come back to help with Holden Evening Prayers. And then we have some new folks who are going to be joining too. So very excited about that. Another piece of our Lenten experience this year is our theme of Love Made Known. And one of the ways that we want to make our love known, make God's love known, make God's love known is through our acts. And if you remember back in, I think it was spring of 23, we were doing conversations, community conversations, and really trying to learn where Living Water's heart was. And it became very, very abundantly clear that this congregation is passionate about helping those who are experiencing food insecurity in our community. And then some folks also expressed a desire to support the community that is east of Living Waters. So that would be Hugo, Centerville, and then that Lino Lakes east side. So folks on the east side of 35E. They are in what is known as the 55038 zip code. And so as a piece of this, as a piece of us making God's love known, we are going to be supporting the Hugo Good Neighbor Food Shelf this Lent. We are delighted to be offering our support to them, and we're going to be doing this in 3 different ways. The first way, obviously, is through donating food. We are asking you, the congregation, to bring food here to church, so your non-perishable food items to church. And in the back of the sanctuary, there is a wagon, good old-fashioned radio flyer wagon. It has a sign on it similar to this that says Love Made Known. My guess is this is backwards that you're looking at it right now. But I think you know what I'm saying, Love Made Known. And we are going to be putting our food donations, our offerings of food donations, into that wagon. And then on Sundays, when the children are collecting the quarters, one of our younger friends will bring forward that wagon filled with food, and we're just going to create a tower of God's love through food. So I had said there are 3 ways that we're going to be supporting the Hugo Good Neighbor Food Shelf. The first way is through the food. The second way is through the quarter pool. It was filled this past week, so it was emptied. And now moving forward, all of the quarters that are collected in the quarter pool for the season of Lent are going to be donated to the Hugo Good Neighbor Food Shelf. And then the third way is that all of the funds that are collected at our Wednesday soup suppers are also going to be donated to the food shelf. So we are just, I kept trying to come up with a word other than excited. So I just think delighted is the word to use. To be supporting this different food shelf within our community. And then I just wanted to read really, really quick, and I'm going to be reading straight off my computer, the top 10 things that this food shelf, the Hugo Good Neighbor Food Shelf, is looking for. Number 1, or I think this isn't in any order, but it's the top 10 items. Baby wipes, diapers, looks like size 4 is a big one. 64-ounce juice bottles like Old Orchid, Healthy Choice, etc. I think those are the like 100% juice ones. Cereals of all kinds, ramen noodles, pasta other than elbow macaroni, liquid hand soap, cleaning products, snacks of any kind, and Bear Creek soup. We just happen to have Aldi's version of Bear Creek soup here. So when I'm done recording, I'm going to go move this over to the wagon for that. And then other ideas, good old chicken noodle soup. This is macaroni and beef, and we've got some black beans. So just those are some ideas of things that we can donate to that food shelf. And then the quarters and our funds for the soup supper. So again, we're really excited about this. And I hope when you're out doing your grocery shopping or online ordering that you will pick up a couple things for the food shelf. Moving on. I noticed on Sunday a lot of people were checking out the display in the gathering space about the mittens and card group that's forming. They are going to be meeting on, I believe it's the first Tuesday of the month here in the chapel. And I want to say it's like 9:30 or 10 a.m. So check with Lisa Brown or Carol Kirkhoff about the exact time. It might be in the e-blast too, actually. Check there. And then also, what am I, here, I should pull this up. So I'm looking at you. The March 3rd Chili Challenge, just wanted to remind you about that. If you have a silent auction item, do see someone from the team and let them know that you have that coming. Otherwise, I believe a sign up is going to be floating around soon to bring chili. So watch for those. A couple things to have on your calendar, specifically if you are a parent of a 1st through 12th grader. February 25th, that is a Sunday at noon, there is a Bible camp informational meeting that you are going to definitely want to be at. Again, if you have a student that is 1st grade through 12th grade, you are going to want to be at that meeting on February 25th. There's also dates for the Summerfest meeting, garage sale meeting. Check those out, get them on your calendar. We're really excited, again, for those different events this upcoming summer. And then don't forget to sign up for your soup suppers, to bring soup at your soup suppers. There is a sign up in the gathering space, and then there's a link also below in the e-blast. I think that's all I have. I feel like I just word vomited a whole lot. But if you are able to help out in any of those ways, do please sign up online. And don't forget to bring your food for the food shelf. And what am I at? I'm at 7 minutes already. I just want to tell you a story really quick. You know, I tell you every week that it's just been crazy around here. Today, I had a project that needed to be done this morning, and it involved super glue. And super glue and I don't always get along very well. So I was smart and I put gloves on. I was using my hand. And it's probably a really good thing I did because, y'all, this is what happens when Katie works with super glue. So when I say it's crazy around here, it might just mean that I've super glued my fingers together. But I didn't because I was smart enough to wear gloves this time. Anyway, I hope to see you on Sunday. Don't forget to bring in your food item, your gift for the Hugo. I have the hardest time remembering what it is. Hugo Good Neighbors Food Shelf. HGNFS. I will get that by the end of Lent. I will have it committed to memory by the end of Lent. I hope. All right. I hope to see you on Sunday. Take care. Be well, and God bless. Bye, everyone.